welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Legends of Tomorrow, this time episode 5 of the first season. In the last episode, the team ended up in Russia where they found out that Randall Savage, and yes, I will continue calling him like that, Savage wants to make Soviet firestorm, and also the team, half the team actually, Ray, Mick, that also got shot, and Professor Stein got captured, and now they are prisoners in a gulag. So yeah, we'll see how that gonna end. Of course they're gonna escape, but how? Because like Kendra has her own problems now. Firestorm is kind of impossible to make, considering that again Martin Stein is prisoner. Also Jax is kind of injured. Leonard is okay, and Sarah also has her own kind of problems. But you know, in a moment like this, I think her bloodlust kind of comes in handy until she gets hurt. Hopefully it's not the case. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
What can I say, sir? Nuclear physics is my passion.
That's not Cisco.
Sir? The Cisco I know never dwelled on formality.
Surprise.
Built in the 18th century.
Can we skip past the Wikipedia crap and get to the good stuff, like how to break in?
Perhaps you didn't register that as a question, Gideon?
I understood. But in its 200 years of operation, no one has successfully escaped
No
from...
offense, Gideon, but I never met a building I couldn't break into.
Are you familiar with the Bratva?
Ooh, the Russian mob. In 1986, they would have ruled the criminal underground
Bratva.
inside every prison.
Oh, it was in Arrow, the Arrow.
Perhaps you'd like this one.
These
No.
are all yours.
I just took out 6 men. You guys couldn't handle one?
You killed my men?
They're not dead yet. And neither are you, assuming you help us.
My organization runs black market goods into Kashmir.
3 of our comrades are being held there by Savage.
Kashmir is not a hotel for petty criminals. If your friends are there, they must be insane, ruthless animals.
Well, one of them is.
Now, according to Yuri, this is where his men have access. Got it?
This isn't my first prison break.
We gotta go. So, how can we help?
We're staying on the ship. We don't need any more
Yeah.
casualties.
There already been 5 of them.
We need a contingency plan.
What do you say?
Kill him.
Throughout the operation, it becomes clear that Martin is beyond our reach.
Eliminate him. Wow.
This time.
Well, that was a shitty thing to do. Rip already knows that Sarah is battling her own demons, trying not to kill, and for him to ask her to kill Stein if there is no other choice. Sarah is not gonna kill Stein, but still, just the thing that he asked her, because you know she's an assassin and she has no problems in killing people.
You can hear the screams all night.
God
This place, where is it?
damn, he's big.
Who said you could eat?
If you launch a Soviet firestorm, the United States will have no choice but to retaliate. Both countries will be annihilated.
And out of the ashes, we will rise stronger.
Not
Just as we did
if
when
you're
Nazis invaded.
dead.
But America is weak. With your Big Mac, MTV movie star president. Professor.
Wait, what?
Are you still planning? What did you threaten before? To go Rocky photo my ass?
Oh my god.
Ivan Drago lives at the end of the movie.
Are those burn scars all over mixed by like arms?
If you think I have a sentimental attachment to them, you are as foolish as you are mad.
You held out longer than expected. But if 4,000 years of life has taught me one thing, it is patience.
Get some water in here? Something to drink, a little thirsty. Sandwich would be nice. A little turkey and mayo. They have mayo in Russia? No. Enough! You're killing him!
That's it?
But the Colonel will think that we're cheating him.
I'll tell you how to stabilize Firestorm. Just let them live. Please.
The future is cementing. You must extract Stein before he enters the lab.
Kill her! I'm not afraid anymore.
Just like that?
I can do this.
And I don't gotta be Firestorm to be a part of this team.
Look, I am not prepared to risk anyone else. Let's go.
What about him? We can't ditch him. He won't survive.
2 guards walking out of here, not suspicious. 2 guards carrying him out, suspicious.
He took a beating for me.
Raymond would take a beating for a total stranger. Mick, if our time in the camp taught us anything, it's we look after each other. It's you and me, right?
No, you didn't only create Firestorm. You are one half of Firestorm.
That's ridiculous.
Bring the core online. And to think all this time, you were the missing link. I think you and I are gonna make wonderful Firestorm.
Can't believe you're risking your life for this idiot.
Sarah, don't do it.
I don't have a choice. It's the only way to save Star City. Future.
That's how a killer thinks. And that's not you anymore.
Without the splicer... Without the splicer, you'll never be able to control our nuclear reaction. You have to listen to me, Dr. Bostock. Unless we unfuse, you'll end up killing us both.
I have no desire to kill you. I want you alive. I want you to see the world burn. I have looked so often at your wife and son these last 11 years. Miranda and Jonas. Their faces etched into my mind. And when I finally get to meet them, I will let them know that you and your friends are responsible for their suffering.
Not if I see you first.
That's so bad though.
I get it. I know why you've been so hard on me. You're trying to protect me. You don't want to lose me like you lost Ronnie. And that's why I know you're not gonna let her kill me. Because I've had you inside of my head. And I know what a tough old son of a bitch you can be. So you gotta fight her. Because you and me, we're Firestorm, Gray. You and me.
Jefferson! You okay? Yeah. You? Yeah. It appears Dr. Vostok is having a bit of a meltdown. It's fascinating.
I think what he means to say is run.
I'll have the jump ship waiting just beyond the main gate.
Oh goddamn.
Thank you. And just so you know, I know you're more than just a thief.
You took a beating for me. We're even. End of story.
Thank you.
More drinking, less feeling.
The fact that you didn't pull the trigger speaks volumes. You know, the safe move was to kill Martin with the Cold War hanging in the balance. I'd like to think it was your humanity that stayed your hand.
I'd like to think that too. But I had some help.
This is 2046.
Don't move!
Thank God.
I said don't move.
It's me. It's Sarah.
Hey, Oliver, look. I know it's been a long time, but don't you remember that Rip Hunter recruited us to become legends?
I never heard of any legends.
Who's that? That's not Oliver. That's not the Green Lantern that I know. So that was the thing. Now they are stuck in Star City, and was that maybe John Diggle's son? Is he the new Arrow? And what happened with the old Arrow? And now Felicity apparently owns Palmer Tech. So that's a thing. I liked Mick in this episode. I like seeing his character slightly improving from a man that only cares about himself and Leonard to kind of understanding that he's part of a team and he has to take care of each other. But there are also some things that I didn't understood, not necessarily that I didn't like, but I just kind of don't make sense. One of them is something that happened before and is about Savage. Also in this episode they had the chance to capture Savage, but they chose just to live. After the explosion I'm pretty sure that Savage was, knocked out. Pretty sure he was burned, not necessarily to ashes, but pretty bad, because like he was stabbed, and like you can stab him, you can cut him, I'm pretty sure you can also burn him. Yes, he doesn't quite dies like forever, but you can hurt him. So from that explosion I'm pretty sure he was pretty crisp, and there was a possibility for Rip to take him on the ship and have the knife, because I'm sure that Savage has the knife that he wears is the knife that Kendra can kill him with. So they would had all these three things in the same room, and would have been really easy to get rid of Savage forever. But again, they hurt him and they just leave him there. So that's one of my thing. The other thing that I didn't quite get is when Jax had Kendra right on his arm, or cut in his arm, and it showed on Martin's arm as well, but as just a scar. It's the first time that they show it, and like I know that they have a connection. What one is feeling, the other can feel as well, but they didn't show it that if one gets hurt, the other kind of gets hurt as well. Because if this is the case, when Jax was hurt, it means that also Martin was hurt, but it didn't show any sign of him getting hurt. Because when the letters appear in his arm, it showed that he was feeling pain. So it's not just the writing appear, he also feel the pain. So when Jax was hurt, Chef meant that also Martin felt the pain, or when Jax was running and his knee just popped up or whatever happened. Uh, Also, Martin should have felt that, but they didn't show it, so it's kind of just there for this episode, I guess, and never be shown again. And the last thing that I kind of have a problem with and I don't understand is how could Martin Stein and that woman that I actually forgot her name could merge together and become Firestorm, because I thought that he couldn't merge with just a random person. In the Flash, they made a big deal out of it in searching of a suitable partner, because they needed to be affected by the dark matter when the Star Labs exploded, and also have the same blood type. And they made all this search and finally found only two suitable partner, and Martin ended up with Jax. So how did that happen? I get it that they needed the stabilizer, so that they don't explode. Martin had the same problem with Ronnie. So that part I understand, but I don't understand how she could merge with him in the first place. I thought that they, you know, needed to have something in common, or did she just happen to have the same blood type and also be affected by the dark matter in the same time? So that's kind of weird. But moving on, I love the reference to Prison Break, Wentworth Miller's, and Dominic Purcell's other show. It was beautiful, especially the "This is not my first Prison Break." I see you. Side note, I can't wait for the new season. And also, what's the name of the actor? I forgot the name of the actor that plays Ray Palmer. He was also Superman, and Meg was calling him Boy Scout, so I see you also. Anyway, I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.